At 1:43 a.m. a woman received a voicemail from her own phone number. At first, she thought it was a glitch. But when she played it back, she realized something was very wrong. Because the voicemail had been recorded after the call had already ended. And there was a second voice on the recording. A voice that should not have been there. The woman's name was Rachel Moore. She was 27 years old, living alone in a small apartment complex in Oregon. Quiet area. No history of crime. No known enemies. That night, Rachel had called her sister to complain about strange noises she'd been hearing in her apartment. The call lasted 6 minutes. Nothing unusual. She hung up and went to bed. At 1:43 a.m. her phone buzzed. A voicemail notification from herself. Confused, Rachel pressed play. The first 18 seconds were silence. Then, breathing. Slow. Close. Then Rachel's own voice, "Hello?" She didn't remember saying that. Then another voice spoke. Male. Very quiet. "I thought you were alone." The voicemail ended immediately after. Rachel checked her call log. There was no outgoing call at 1:43 a.m. No missed calls. No explanation. She replayed the voicemail again. This time, she noticed something else. In the background, a faint knocking sound. Coming from inside the apartment. Terrified, Rachel called the police. Officers arrived within minutes. They searched the apartment. No signs of forced entry. Doors locked. Windows sealed. But when one officer listened to the voicemail, his expression changed. He asked Rachel one question: "Do you live alone?" She said yes. That's when the officer told her something disturbing. The voicemail wasn't sent at 1:43. It was created at 1:43. Investigators believe the phone was recording while Rachel was asleep. Possibly placed somewhere inside the apartment. The breathing. The knocking. And the male voice. Someone may have been inside her home, using her phone. And when the voicemail cut off, it wasn't because the recording ended. It stopped because the phone battery died. Unanswered questions. Police never found evidence of an intruder. No fingerprints. No suspects. Rachel moved out 2 days later. She changed her number. But the voicemail still exists. And experts still cannot explain how the phone recorded after the call, why the voicemail came from her own number, or who spoke those words. Rachel refuses to listen to the voicemail anymore. Because every time she does, she notices something new. A shift in breathing. A pause. And once, a whisper at the very end. So quiet it's almost impossible to hear. "You forgot to lock the door." To this day, no one has proven anyone was inside that apartment. But no one has proven they weren't either. And the voicemail remains one of the most disturbing unexplained recordings, because it wasn't sent by a stranger. It was sent from inside her own life.